Welcome to another edition of the Doers Digest. For every single one of you out there, the leaders, the builders, the people getting things done, we know there's that one moment you're always chasing, the win. But today, we're going to ask a really important question, one that looks past that victory lap. It seems so simple, right? But the answer? Well, the answer defines pretty much everything. What are you going to do with that victory once you have it? You know how it goes? The applause fades, the trophy starts gathering dust, and then what? So today, we're digging into a powerful model for turning that success into something that actually lasts. Our anchor text for this is 2 Samuel chapter 8. It gives us this incredible picture of a leader, David, who is just winning everywhere he goes. But here's the thing, the text isn't just a highlight reel of his wins, it's all about what he did with them. And this is the key, his entire reign, his whole legacy, was measured not by his conquests, but by his commitment to judgment and justice for all his people. Wow. I mean, what a powerful metric for any of us to aim for. And this gets at a tension that I think every high achiever feels deep down. Victory is, well, it's intoxicating. It feels amazing. But if that's all there is to it, it can start to feel hollow and fast. The real challenge, the real work, is what comes next. So look at this. On one side, you've got what we typically think of as success, right? The trophies are piling up, the numbers on the spreadsheet look great, the applause keeps getting louder. But on the other side, our anchor text points to something so much deeper. True leadership doesn't just collect wins, it actually converts them. It transforms that triumph into real justice. It uses power to widen the circle of protection for others, making sure success is all about serving. That's the huge shift we're talking about today. So the big question is, how do we make that leap from just hollow success to true, lasting leadership? Well, the text gives us a framework. Let's break it down into 3 powerful truths about triumph that can totally change the way you lead. All right, truth number 1. This is all about what you do with the energy and momentum from a big win. Okay, first things first, yes, absolutely celebrate the win. Pop the champagne, take the team out, enjoy it. You earned it. But the key is, don't stay in that moment for too long. The very next question on your mind should be, okay, how can this success we just had empower and lift up other people tomorrow? It's a pivot, right? From a moment of personal reward to a much bigger mindset of responsibility. And that leads us right into the second truth. This one's about your posture, your perspective. It's about where you stand after you've won. The text is super clear about this. David's victories were a gift. And when we can acknowledge that our success isn't just because of us, whether you credit God, your team, your family, your community, it keeps you humble. That posture of gratitude, that's the foundation for true servant leadership. It makes you want to serve outward with open hands instead of just hoarding all the resources for yourself. And this brings us to the final truth. And, this might be the most important one of all. This is the one that really defines your legacy. I mean, think about it. This is the ultimate yardstick for a leader. When the final summary of your work or your project or your time in charge is that you executed judgment and justice, that means your priorities were in exactly the right place. It proves you were focused on the vulnerable, not just on celebrating with the powerful. Now that is a legacy worth building. Okay, so those are the principles, the big ideas, but how do we actually put them into action on a Monday morning? Let's get really practical. This is your stewardship playbook. This little 5-step playbook is designed to help you make that shift from just seeking rewards to really embracing stewardship. See, it starts with gratitude, then it moves to using your new platform to protect those who need it, and it really emphasizes building systems that are going to last way longer than you do. It also includes those regular check-ins to audit your wins and, maybe most importantly, to stay humble. Let's just zoom in on step 4 for a second. Audit your victories. This is so powerful. After a big win, just pause. Take a moment and ask your team and yourself these 3 questions. Who really benefits from this win? Is anyone even accidentally harmed by this? And what's our plan to steward this success into next year and the year after that? These questions force you to think long-term and to think with a justice-first mindset. And listen, this isn't just some abstract theory. Look at how this plays out in real life. In the workplace, a big client win becomes an investment in your people. In your family, getting financially stable becomes a safety net for your whole community. In your neighborhood, when a program you started grows, you share the power with the people it serves. You see?
It's all about turning every single win into a real, tangible act of service and justice. So, this brings us right to the heart of it all, the ultimate measure of a leader who truly gets the purpose of victory. Just let that sink in for a second. Your win is not the finish line. It's the starting line of your responsibility. The applause you get, it isn't meant to become who you are. It's meant to be the fuel for your next act of service. Protect the people around you, strengthen the systems that support them, and lead with a generous, accountable heart. That is the mark of a true doer.
And with that, let's just close with this simple prayer. It's a chance to dedicate our future victories to a much higher purpose. Thank you so much for joining this edition of the Doers Digest. Now go out there and steward your wins well.